Are you offering me a job?
Wouldn't be nice to you. Doesn't pay much.
You're offering me a job.
I'm thinking about it.
Hi, congratulations on winning this month's 11 Second Club. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Nicole Hare. I am a senior character animator for Digital Domain. Recent things that you would have seen that I've worked on. I worked on Jungle Book. I worked on Gears of War 4, and a few other things here and there. But currently, I am a senior animator at DD. You can find out more about me by going to my website, www.nicolehare.com. All right, so taking a look at your animation, I love that you went traditional. I absolutely love that you went that way. It's hard, but it's beautiful. So, yeah, really good job.
Are you offering me a job?
Now, looking at all of these, it's really nice. I'd love to see color added to this and, finessed out just a little bit more. But that being said, the line drawing is really nicely done.
Be nice to you.
So really, really good on that.
I'm thinking about it.
So the things that stand out to me, so in looking at this, the first thing on the snake, you get these beautiful sides. The overlapping action that you've got on these, it's just really nice. Playing it up and seeing a traditional snake makes me happy because on Jungle Book I did a lot of Ka work. So
are you offering me a job?
It's just really cool to see it. I love this shot. I think that this shot is very successful. You've got a lot of really good overlapping action. Just a really nice overall feeling. Simple line. Basically, she's a line, but you definitely have the performance going on in there.
Wouldn't be nice to you.
And then here you go into this one.
Wouldn't be nice to.
Also nice, and very, very much the traditional style where you hold something and it's basically a single drawing and you're doing all the extra work on top of it,
to you.
which is cool.
Wouldn't be nice to you.
All right, so I'm looking at his mouth and looking at the dialogue that's in there.
Wouldn't be nice to you. Wouldn't be nice to you.
I think that you can hold your two here, just the corners in. I think you can hold that just a little, like another frame or two, because I think you're going out into this big smile pose. I think you're going out into it just a little bit too quickly. You're losing that impact of the word "to."
Wouldn't be nice to you. Doesn't pay much. Pay much. Doesn't pay much.
You're offering me a job.
I love this. I think actually the snake is probably the most successful of the two characters. I think it's definitely a character that you seem to have really enjoyed animating.
You're offering me a job.
All right, you've got a fun personality in there. You're definitely playing up the brows. I'd break them up a little bit more. Like she's looking at him. Here, if you went in and made this brow up here just a little bit higher, you've already gone in and changed the facial pose so that from side to side, looking at the eyelids here, you're definitely pointing in that direction with those, but your eyebrows are almost competing with that. But if you increase the eyebrow going up, then you start getting more of that interesting, contrapposto in the face. You open her up more towards him, and that'll actually go a long way.
You're offering me a job.
So, you're offering me a job, push that one brow up a little bit more.
You're offering me a job.
And then that bounce on the brows, you're offering me a job. I wouldn't have the brows go back down so much here. All right, so you've got these brows up here. Let's go back to the one drawing that I did. Okay, so offering me a job. So here, I wouldn't pull this one up so much. You know, I'd play with the imbalance. Imbalance is a good thing between the two sides. Definitely play with that. So that when you have your character going forward, you're definitely playing with all of that stuff. So here, this brow would still be higher, still playing that up. And then this bounce up, I wouldn't do so high. I'd cut this in half. You know, if anything, if you want to have the bounce, don't do it across the entire brow. Push it onto one side. And then, of course, this down, I wouldn't have it go so far down again. All right. So what you want to do is you want to really play that sort of sly snake feeling that you've got in there. You want to really play that up. But you want to watch out for bouncing it too much. All right, so, all right. And then he goes into this shaking. That's cool. I like that his face comes up, his hand is still doing the bounce. I think that's really nice. And then he goes into that dialogue. And you know what? One of the things that you've done beautiful on her that I'd play up, you've got these gorgeous mustaches. Play with those. You know, when he comes up and he's like, "Oh, hey, it's a job you wouldn't like." Play with them. Don't, you know, you've got these beautiful things there. Use them. All right. Now, this shot here, I don't think is as successful because I'm not quite feeling why she's, you know, in this disgusted moment. It takes a while to then read that she's like, "Oh goodness, I have to play this instrument for this guy." I think it's not quite there yet. And of course there's no audio there, so you could put more in there where she's like maybe looking at him a little bit more in that existing face that she had, and then going into that down and then disgusted. The other thing is you've taken her and you've pushed her onto the other side of frame over here. And I'd almost say, you know, if you flipped that so that she was over here, and, you know, like starting there, like if you start her where she's over here, and then as she goes into that disgusted, then she could, you know, pull over to the side, and then she could move from side to side. It's a little jarring having her move from side to side when she was over here. So you're almost crossing that 180. So I would definitely think about how you can frame that a little bit better, so that you're not crossing that 180 degree. All right, and then when she pulls the instrument up, I'd slow that down. So she's disgusted, and yet she very quickly picks the instrument up and starts playing with it. I'd have her be disgusted, and it comes up, maybe pause, take a breath, and then it goes in and plays, and give her that nice disgusted look on her face. I like that you're not having her open her eyes at all. I like that because she just doesn't want to see this. And then you end on this. I think that's successful. It explains why she's disgusted. So yeah, and definitely on this get into those mustache curls. All right, but overall, I think it's really successful. I think that you've done a really good job on this animation. And, you know, there's just a lot of little minor things that I would definitely go in and tweak.
Wouldn't be nice to you.
All right, but overall, really good job. And congratulations again. I love that you did traditional animation. But definitely congratulations on winning. And yeah, have a wonderful time, animating, and, congratulations. All right? See you soon.